Simple, it's what we do. Hello and welcome. This is Curtis from BIMShift, and I'm going to be telling you about some of the things you can do with the Manage Elements module within our DATAGate software. So, my task for today is to get these names associated with these rooms within my architectural demo project. There are several ways I could go about doing that. And one thing I could do is I could open up the Revit model of the architectural demo, and I could zoom into each room and click on each room right there and go up into properties and adjust the occupant parameter there. Or I could go and I could open up a room sheet and I could add a field to these parameter to these like that, hit OK, and then I could make adjustments here. But we're going to go ahead and use DATAGate because it's much quicker and easier, and I don't have to have any knowledge of Revit to do so. So I'm going to go open up DATAGate. I'm going to log in. I'm going to click on my architectural demo project. I'm going to open up Manage Elements module, and I'm going to select my rooms under category, and it's going to have all of my rooms within the entire project right here, and I can make adjustments to occupancy on the side here. I can change them all individually like this, or I could export all this information and I could change it within Excel where it's easier to manipulate. So let's go ahead and export that information. Click OK and open up that new architectural file. Excellent. And now this is the information that was on DATAGate, and I can make adjustments here. These first three columns are important so that when I'm putting the information back into DATAGate, it will place it with the proper element in the proper file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all this excess information. These columns don't have anything usable for me at this time, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those. And now it's a lot cleaner. So I just want to change the occupants of the instructions, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick sort of these columns here. Do an A to Z sort under the Data tab. And now I have my information in order, and I can just copy and paste all this information from my source and paste it right in here like that. Now all I need to do is save this and put it into DATAGate. Let's save it to the desktop just for safekeeping for the moment and ease of finding. I'm going to drop it in right there. And now I go back to DATAGate, going into my browser, and I import this information. I can either grab it from the desktop or browse through. Let's go ahead and browse. This is the one I was just working on. I open that up and I click import. It's going to tell me that these are all the changes I need to be making right here. I'm going to go ahead and accept those changes to the occupant. Click OK. And what DATAGate's doing right now is it's adjusting the actual parameters within the Revit model of our architectural demo file on our cloud-based system. So I didn't need to open up Revit. I didn't need to have any knowledge of Revit software or how these parameters were set up. I could just have just a little bit of knowledge of Excel, and I could be able to make these changes myself. So, and there you go. It's dropped our information in the Revit model. It's now accessible on DATAGate to change and modify. So if I needed to rename this one right here, I could go and do so and click OK. I can also sort this information and just look at all the instruction rooms just to check over those in particular. You'll notice that each one has a occupant associated with it. Well, thanks for your time. We appreciate you, and have a good day. Ingenuity, powered by BIMShift.